Welcome to Learn, Plan, Invest. My name is Evans and I am a stock option technical swing trader. Today's video is going to be about how I swing trade the markets. But before I get started, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you find value in this video, smash the like button for me. Now let's dive into the video. There's 3 steps that I follow when I swing trade. Step 1 is I want to learn the trend of the market. Step 2, I want to plan my trade. And step 3, I invest in my trade. Now, there's going to be 5 examples I've used for this video. The first example is Samuel Adams, ticker symbol SAM. The first thing I want to do is learn the trend. And to do this, I like to use the 200-day SMA. Now when price action is above it, I know it's bullish. So I'm looking for an uptrend. And a really good way to look for an uptrend is to look for the characteristics of an uptrend, which is higher highs and higher lows. Once you identify those criteria, you want to start to go to step 2 and plan your trade. The way I plan my trade is once I get a pullback into previous area of structure, I want my price action to cross above my short-term moving averages, and I want the moving averages itself to cross above. Now once I get the price action to cross above the moving averages, I'm looking for a certain candle formation. It can be a hanging man or an engulfing candle, and sometimes both of them. Once I get those technical formations, I'm moving on to step 3, invest in the trade. I will go to my trade options tab, select an option that's long-term and that's risk management appropriate. After that, I'll place my stop loss and my take profit, and I'll let the market handle its thing. All I'm going to do is wait for it to reach either a stop loss or a take profit, preferably the take profit zone. The second example is going to be AWK, American Waters. Now the first thing I like to do is determine the trend of the market. Well, price action is above the 200-day simple moving average, so I'm looking for an uptrend. What is the characteristics of uptrends? Higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. Once I get a higher high and higher low and I understand the trend of the market, I move on to step 2, which is plan my trade. I want to wait for price action to come down to previous structure area levels and get a crossover with my moving averages and price. I want my price action to be above my moving averages. Once that happens, I'm looking for a hanging man or an engulfing candle, and sometimes both. Once that happens, I move to step 3. I find a call contract that's long term and that's risk appropriate. Once I place that trade, I place my stop loss and my take profit, and I let the stock market handle the thing on its own. I just wait for it to hit my take profit. Example 3 is ticker symbol RMD. First step I'm going to do is learn the trend of the market. Price action is above the 200-day SMA. So now I'm going to learn the characteristics of the uptrend, and I'm looking for higher highs and higher lows, which I get here and here. Now I did get a really good pullback into structure area level here. Now I'm going to move on to step 2, plan my trade. Alright, I got my pullback. Now I'm waiting for price action to cross above the moving average, which we got with earnings acting as catalyst. Next, I want to wait for a specific candle formation, such as a hanging man or an engulfing candle, sometimes both. But most likely from this earnings report, we're going to get a dip. Then I'm expecting the engulfing candle to appear somewhere around here and looking to go long. Now that I've planned my trade, I'm going to move on to step 3, which is invest. And with this, I'm going to purchase a long-term call contract that's risk appropriate to my account size, and just place my stop loss and my take profit and let the market move on its own. Next example 4, it's going to be ticker symbol AEM. Before I continue with this one, If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, and if you find valuable information in this video, smash the like button for me. Back to the video. Example 4, ticker symbol AEM. First things first, learn the trend of the market. Price action is above the 200-day SMA, which we get here, and now we're looking for higher highs and higher lows, the characteristics. We get higher high, higher low. Then we move on to step 2. We plan our trade. We wait for a good pullback into structure area level. And now we want to wait for price action to cross above the moving averages and the moving averages to cross themselves. And now I'm going to wait for a hanging man or an engulfing candle, sometimes both, to go long. Once I get that candle formation, I'm going to move on to step 3 and purchase a long-term call option. After that, I'm going to place my stop loss and my take profit and let the market work on its own. The last and final ticker symbol is Take 2 Interaction, which is ticker symbol TTW. Now the same thing with this. Price action is above the 200 SMA, which is learn the trend of the market. We have that. Now I'm looking for characteristics of an uptrend, higher highs and higher lows. Then we move on to step 2. We plan our trade. We wait for a pullback into the previous structure area. Now when you just have one higher high and one higher low, a really good place to look for support area is a gap, and sometimes it's going to be from earnings, and those are really good gaps to go by, in which we get a pullback into that gap, and now price looks like it's bouncing forward to move upward. Now I want my price action to cross above my short-term SMAs, which I do get here, and now I'm going to wait for a hanging man or an engulfing candle to appear. Then I'm going to move on to step 3, which is purchase a long-term call option to invest in my trade. Once I get that, I place my stop loss and my take profit, and I wait for the market to go long. This is going to conclude the video, and if you like it, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next video of Learn, Plan, Invest.